What's up, everybody? OCD Mikey, Hi-Fi guy here with another edition of the Mikey Show. This one, the day got away from me, man. I've been taking care of people left and right, so apologize. I didn't get this shut off early in the morning. But what I'm talking about today is a rock speaker. I'm answering a email that I got, and I'll read this to you. Hi, Mike. My name is Jack from Australia. I have a question that would make a good video for YouTube. What is a modern quality speaker for rock/hard rock, some metal, and dance music? So I already understand what you're after, Jack. What does a young guy buy that is quality, sounds good, and can really bang out some tunes while also being refined enough for watching a movie or even playing some acoustic or calmer music, etc., etc.? Your input would be greatly appreciated. Okay, Jack. Well, you made it onto a video here, and I'll answer you now. I'm assuming, because you say, "What does a young guy buy?" that we're trying to keep things that are conservative in price. So typically, if I were consulting with you, I would ask you what exactly your budget is and what exactly you were after in terms of how you're going to use it. I'm just going to take a guess here, and say that you just want to play some loud stuff. I'm going to guess that the budget's under $5,000 or less, and that you can play something, play it loud. What is the general answer for this? It's super easy. Pro audio. Okay. So you're going to look for brands that are like Electro Voice, Turbo Sound. If you get even higher, well, I mean, we're trying to keep it under $5,000, so maybe not even Turbo Sound. Electro Voice, JBL, maybe some Yamaha, which Yamaha's probably too cheap. But anyways, the idea is a pro audio, either a live speaker in a smaller size or a far field studio monitor. Mid to far field studio monitor would be good. I'd have to know how big the room is and all that kind of stuff to help recommend what size to get or what have you. But typically I'd say a 2-way or a 3-way using a 12-inch woofer you can, and if they're pro, you can jam them hard. The other great thing about pro audio speakers is they're rough. They're rough and tumble, meaning you can bang them, you can kick them, you can hit them, you can drop them, you can spill beer on them. I'm not saying that you would do that, okay? But they're not gonna. You don't have to worry about the finish getting marred or scratched or anything like that with pro audio. And they have metal grates on the front typically, so they can take shock and not get damaged. And they're not very expensive, and you can get ones that are self-powered, where you don't have to worry about the amps and all that kind of stuff. So generally speaking, I think the best for what you're asking for would be, I would look at Electro Voice. Maybe you can find some used Genelec. That's a good brand, but find some used powered PA speakers or mid to far field studio monitors. Even better. Studio monitors are typically going to be a little flat because you do mixes with them. But you can, with those kind of speakers, you put EQ to them. Maybe they have EQ built in, and you can EQ them for the room and EQ them for the type of music you do and all that. But those speakers you can abuse. You can play them super loud and they're not going to break. So that would be my response to you, Jack, in Australia, is pro audio. So for anybody, if you're looking for a home audio solution for something that you can really crank loud and play electronic music, live music and stuff, and play it loud, old Klipsch Heritage Series. There's another way to buy stuff in the hundreds of dollars that you can play it loud, okay? A lot of times Klipsch doesn't maybe have all the bass that you want. But sometimes you can, if you have EQ, you can definitely change that. Those, or and you can just look at in your local Facebook marketplace for used Klipsch. Some of the older Kefs might be good. Typically the older stuff in terms of hi-fi, but usually with speakers, if they're older pro, you got to be careful, man, because people beat the crap out of them. So you want to make sure that you don't get something that is beat up, because that's what happens at parties and gigs and stuff like that. So in a nutshell, for you guys that are wondering how to play loud music, play it well, just get a high grade pro audio far field monitor, mid to far field monitor. Genelec is a good choice. There's different speakers in that realm, but you can find plenty of Genelec. They're all over the used market, and it's good, strong stuff, and you'll get some great performance. So that's my quick vid for today. I'll see you guys a little later. Cheers. Thanks for joining. If you haven't signed up, sign up.